And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. So here's the lefty, tie block. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Hard on the ground to first, and he takes it himself for the out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Josh Naylor.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers. And you know, he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
Here's Andres Jimenez. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. Rogers out to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back here in Denver, and towing the slab here, Logan Allen. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
And a foul ball. And another ball. This one in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. One away. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup, hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
1 out, base is empty. In the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Way
2
high.
balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. And gone. Into the second deck it goes. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. And now it's Elias Diaz. 2 down, nobody on. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. And here it comes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground to short, Rockies. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Second inning set to go. So in now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
The count 2-1 and fouled off.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Base hit into the outfield. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
No outs, runner at first. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. The pitch. Ground ball to first, could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's the rookie right fielder. That clips the corner.
2-2 to count.
On the ground right side. Throws to first. And that is the inning. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the second. So in now for Colorado, Lowry's Montero. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Fry going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
The center fielder, Brenton.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Base is empty, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Didn't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. And a pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Two outs. Swing, and he breaks his bat, and it goes just foul. Swing, and a ball lifted left field. Fry under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Gabriel Arias. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Austin Hedges now. One down, base is empty. Fouled off down the right side. And a pitch. On the ground, out to short. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Brian Rockies. Trying to hold a 1-run lead. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a ground ball to first. And he grabs it foul. The pitch. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Guardians fail to score. They still trail 1-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
And here is Hunter Goodman. And a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That's down and in.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the home field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now the lefty.
Nope. 2-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that skips in the dirt. One run across to the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty, one away. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. Check swing. He went. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. And a pitch. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
One out, runner at second. Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. To third. And foul ball. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And another ball. Man at second. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now here's Lowry's Montero. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second, 2 down. Swung on, popped up left side. Arias under it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now at the plate, Tyler Freeman. The Guardians in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And another ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And the pitch. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball left side. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Doyle really thriving with the bat this season here at home. A wind in the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Toss to Naylor. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob
Stallings now. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Now batting, left field,
Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies.
Bouchard.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Tanner Bybee, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Number 36, also getting ready. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they go quietly there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rockies 4 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Denver, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Josh Naylor. And he grounds one back up the middle. Jumps, throws, nicely done for the out. Now the left fielder, David Fry.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a four-bagger.
Now a fly ball to right center. Doyle calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So it's their last chance in this one. Number 30 digs in for the Guardians. The wind of the pitch. They're down to their final strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the third baseman, Gabriel Arias. Man on second, 2 down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Block is just 1 strike
Ball
away. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.